Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Today we're breaking down Submission Underground that just happened with Mason Fowler, and the main event was with Ryan Bader. Before we get started, please remember to like and subscribe. And remember, if you like our stuff, please share it. We love seeing everybody share that stuff. Anyway, so let's get to it.
We got Ryan Bader versus Mason Fowler. Ryan Bader, a Ultimate Fighter alumni, versus Mason Fowler, up-and-coming jiu-jitsu star. I believe he's still a brown belt, but he's a black belt level competitor.
Big thing everybody needs to remember. So remember, Mason Fowler is the reigning champion, the absolute champ. But big thing, let's break down this movement. So the big one was that Ryan Bader pushed him up against a cage, trying to use that cage to his advantage more than anything, just to kind of keep the movement away from Mason Fowler. However,
he got a nice little overhook clamp on the shoulder. He escaped his hips out to the outside, and then he was looking to either elevate and get a butterfly sweep, or he was looking to get some pressure on that elbow. So he's sliding his forearm, kind of, you can see it like sliding down the tricep a little bit, and then he got to maybe just about the elbow joint, and then started clamping down and then finished. That's a move that is Gordon Ryan, I guess you could say, repopularized, but it's a very old school move, setup, combination, dilemma setup. But with that said, it's becoming, what's old is what's becoming new again, as you can see there. Mason Fowler with the rock star point.
It's a simple technique. It's really a technique that you can get, especially in nogi, when they're dry. If he was a little sweaty, more than anything, like later on in the match, it might be a little bit more difficult to lock down on that clamp. Especially, again, he might be able to really, especially a guy like Ryan Bader is going to be able to power out of something like that. However, with that good dry skin, that high clamp, especially on that shoulder, rolling down to the elbow more than anything, and then just really switching those hips out to really get that pressure and to get the tap, which is awesome. And I think this is the thing, people are underestimating Mason Fowler's, like, his jiu-jitsu. I mean, like, he is a solid stud on the ground. This is a guy that fought Craig Jones twice and beat him twice in this to get the absolute title. I mean, this guy is a stud.
He's been very, very impressive. He's had a lot of back and forth battles with Craig Jones. He also competed at the Pandemic Pans not too long ago, and I think he got gold. He got gold in his division. He got silver in the absolute. And I believe he lost to another stud who just got his black belt, Andy Murasaki from Autos. So those are two names that you're going to see in the black. Like, we're already going to see Andy in the black belt division, but you're going to see Mason Fowler there shortly as well.
Do you think Mr. Fowler is what do you think the next step is for Mason Fowler?
Well, in Submission Underground, it's like, who does he have to beat? Like, he's competed against Craig Jones several times, and he's beaten him twice. Do you do a rematch? Do you do another match with him? Like, it would be interesting to see, and I think, it's anybody's game there. But or do you want to see him compete against somebody, a fresh opponent? I know they're bringing in a lot of MMA guys. Like, you see a lot of, like, Ryan Bader is on this card. You also saw, CB Dollaway's on this card. We're going to talk about him as well. But, like, who do you put him against at this point? Like, I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see who are they able to get in here to kind of compete for that absolute title. But I think nothing but good things are happening for Mason Fowler. He's on the right track right now, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep training, and we'll see you on the mat.